In this naked moment, so welcoming yourself from an inner posture, an arrangement, a cellular arrangement of openness. Just like you would meet nature. We open to ourselves, and the deeper we do, the deeper we welcome ourselves, the more this welcoming is extended out to all. So let's call in these beings that are supporting our remembrance, and our remembrance supports their being as one. And calling in the herd here, the herd of light, which is a vast herd of all of your beloved horses and all of your beloved intimate animal beings. But we see the ones present here. Yoshi, Travis, Khalil, Taz, Teddy, the formless Omar. And then calling in the most intimate of intimates, animal beings in your daily walk that you share space with, whether they're in a body or in the spirit realm. Calling in Isabella, Satsang, Gisela, Cindy, Majnoon, Galen, William, Kuvi. We call in all of the beings that are the winged ones flying overhead, red-tail hawks spiraling above us, the songbirds singing, hummingbirds, all the birds of prey, eagles, falcons, buzzards, and calling in the owls and all of the winged ones in the rainforest. And all the rainforest beings, the snakes, the butterflies, the sloths, the lemurs, gorillas, orangutans, all the insects, the lush flora of the tropical rainforest. We call in all the tree beings across the lands, the wisest elders, the redwoods and the ancient oaks, eucalyptus, the tiniest saplings and seedlings that are regenerating. in the Australian bush. We call in all the oceanic beings of light, those high frequency beings of dolphins and whales, manta ray, seahorse, jellyfish, the coral reefs, all the sea plants, nautilus, shells, to the tiniest barnacles, calling in farm animals, the cows, the calves, the sheep, the lambs, the goats, the kids, chickens and chicks, the pigs and piglets, the bulls, the geese, and calling in the entire canine collective, the entire feline collective, the elephant collective, all the jungle beings, the safari beings, gazelles and giraffe, rhinos, hippos, the Arctic beings, and calling in the elements themselves, water, fire, air, earth, the soil, and feel how all of these beings are united as one flow of sentience, one circulating heart. And how no one is excluded, including yourself. And feel how vast this sacred field of reality is. And taking a breath in, we ripple out the frequency of this convergence here and now. So bowing to the reverence that's flowing feels like a sacred temple, unitive space. And this is the space that we open to hearing what comes through words, but really we can feel them as vibrations and frequencies of light and sound. these transmissions on naked mind. Naked mind, it sounds like it's something, but it can't be conceptualized, but it can be experienced. So we are opening to this experience. And the experience isn't new, because as all of nature is pointing us towards remembering it's who we are. So it's so familiar and easy. So we don't need to make it hard. It's our nature. So relaxing into allowing these transmissions to be portals. Some of these portals might open wider within you than others. Some may spark worlds of direct knowing. And some may just drift away, or some may dance or grind away within you, or flash through like a comet. But just notice now, as we hear this flow of the transmissions on naked mind, just notice which portals for you are the deepest, direct, experiential ones. The words naked mind came through from, as we know, that moment when comet appeared in preparation for our gathering. In the day sky, this flash of light. And then the words, in the sun-drenched, vast blue day sky, blazing forth suddenly out of nowhere, light upon light is revealed to the naked eye. Also in the darkest field of vast nothingness, blazing forth suddenly out of nowhere, light upon light is revealed to the naked mind. So it was Comet who unveiled this portal of exploration, of amplification, of naked mind. And here's a secret from all of nature to you as nature. Naked mind holds all and releases all through the birth canal of stripped down nowness. Now is the portal. Stripped down, naked nowness is the portal. And from this essence of horse being nightlight, to feel the essence of naked mind and train to my essence. So we call nightlight in to breathe right here, right now. And we entrain to the music of nightlight's essence, snowflake iridescence, a magical okayness. Let your mind bathe in these waters of light. You may think that navigating life like this will be scary, but that is just the dressed up mind in all its fancy dress up mode, clinging to its adornment of control, which is an illusion. If you witness everything from the mind of a snowflake, you'll see what I mean. Magic okayness falls upon all you witness, like a blanket of the softest untouched snow. No tracks, virgin, untouched snowfall. Unlimited creativity from the vastness of pristine, magical okayness. So for a moment, let's allow the experience of the mind as a snowflake. Notice how that snowflake is so malleable and unique and doesn't hold on to its crystallizations, but transcends form again and again, dissolving, recrystallizing, no clinging. And the beauty of each crystallization, the uniqueness, never to appear again in the same way. And no grasping in the dissolution, and no resisting in the reconstitution. And feel that iridescent quality in the mind. And how everything that you gaze upon, or that falls into your awareness, your perceived seeing, is touched by a blanket of magical okayness when seen through this mind of a snowflake. And let naked mind breathe you. Let it breathe you. Noticing the pathways of naked mind, breath. Naked mind, breath. Notice the pathways breathing you. Notice how it flows, a river of rarefied light through the circulatory system of the cosmos. These pathways of naked mind breath flowing breathing through you. A river of rarefied light through the circulatory system of the whole cosmos. How it opens portals at the top of the head, at the soles of the feet, breathing you home. So here and now we breathe through pathways of the naked mind, breath, breathing us. And notice what portals open effortlessly. Just pure grace. We are not doing the opening. But the portals at the top of the head, opening us with the whole circulatory system of the cosmos, and the soles of the feet circulating with the heart of Mother Earth. Notice other subtle portals opening spontaneously. Because it is nourishing to do so. In this river of rarefied light, all these portals want to open. And in this naked mind breath breathes through you, breathing you home. And this transmission from the winged one, the mysterious winged one, the sentience of Bat, who says your true mind is a rested state. Mind hanging upside down in broad daylight. This may at first feel like the mind has blacked out and become the night sky itself. But if you allow your mind to fall off the cliff of clinging to its uprightness, if you allow your mind to fall off the cliff of clinging to its uprightness, what it thinks is uprightness, you will not fall into blackout. You will fall into the vast night sky of a richer sentience, a sentience, a true seeing in the dark, a deeper resting state held by sentience unfurled. So let's hang upside down for a moment with Bat in the middle of the day. When the mind thinks it needs to be on in a certain way, letting that go and hanging upside down, letting go of the uprightness presentation. And noticing how the arms of sentience unfurl in this letting go. and how your letting go is a letting in of a richer, vaster sentience, a sky, an unlimited sky. A true seeing in the dark. Light upon light appearing out of nowhere. In the dark. From this naked mind portal. And then we're called by nature to begin an inner contemplation, an investigation of our mind's dress-up attire. So beginning to just see those pathways that are often predominant, that have been cultivated over time as conditioning, which nature's consciousness flowing through us called our mind's dress-up attire. See each one as an ornate veil covering. And rest in the arms of this moment. So feeling held, again, by sentience unfurled. In this very moment, feeling held as we investigate these ornate veil coverings. Feel held by this very uncovered, naked now. Feeling held by the nakedness of this very moment, which is naked mind. Right here, right now is the portal. So asking yourself, just for this very now, can I allow the veils of the dress-up attire of the mind, of my mind, to be seen? Just simply, just to be seen. Veils of right, wrong, preference, narration, ownership, anticipation, expectation, hope, doubt, past, future, concepts, and oftentimes fear. And many, many, many more. So let's look at these veils, the ornate creativity of these dress-up clothes. I find preconceived notions to be one of them. Historical overcoating. What do you find? Just notice. Now, simply witnessing them and tracing them. Starting to trace them with your awareness and notice, where do these veils arise from? Where are they birthed from? Witness them, sniffing them in deeper, exploring them up close. The arising of these veils, these coverings. And notice What do they dissolve back into when we simply see them with one glance of light? A true seeing in the dark. What do they dissolve back into? Witness them deeper and deeper. All of these veils have the innate alchemical core of naked mind. Pure, luminous emptiness. That's their nature too. When you begin to peer deeply at them. Noticing where they arise out of and where they dissolve back into is the core of who they are. Naked mind, luminous emptiness. The light of your being is reflected back to you. This is from Full Moon herself. The light of your being is reflected back to you in direct proportion to the nakedness of your mind. The more naked the mind, the more that luminosity penetrates, radiates, and reflects back to you. So sitting in the light of the moon, taking a moon bath, the more uncovered the mind, the more naked the now, the more you are penetrated by light, nourished, bathed. The more that light radiates from you and then is reflected back to you as one flow of light. A beaker for this divine alchemical experiment of you. Naked mind becomes a sacred vessel, a beaker in this divine alchemical experiment of you. Naked mind becomes a beckoning, unknowingly heard by all, to entrain to the light of communion. Invite your mind to experience its roundness and its fullness, to bathe in the light of its innate, luminous emptiness. A beckoning that's heard unknowingly by all. Naked mind is love. It does not differentiate itself from the heart. So to meet all from this ocean of naked mind is the ultimate gift of compassion. Naked mind is completely free from polluted streams of manufactured beliefs. It's the crystalline, water-like flow of purity, cleansing all it lays eyes upon, bathing all in unconditional love. Simply by its open glance of focused attention, all becomes empowered to be unlimited sacred isness. Simply by its open glance of focused attention, all becomes empowered to be unlimited sacred isness. That magical okayness. Grant your mind the compassionate permission to fly free from the cages of self-inflicted imprisonments. So just in this moment, give your mind permission, compassionately, granting permission, inviting your mind to fly free from the cages of these self-inflicted imprisonments. This frees all, for all is one here in the field of naked mind. And from the trees who are here with us, inviting us to become trees with them, inviting us to feel not so separate, inviting us to notice how thoughts or vibrational patterns that create thoughts infuse the breath which infuses the air we breathe. So that's for us humans, these thoughts or the vibrational patterns that create thoughts infuse the breath which infuses the air we all breathe. See how these vibrations affect what you breathe in and out. And as one body, see how this affects the whole. What we want to show you is how breathing from naked mind purifies the air. Breathing from naked mind purifies the air. Beloveds, you are walking, breathing, living air purifiers, just as we are. And though it may appear that we're so very different, for we do not attempt to walk around or fly or swim, the breath of naked mind reaches farther than physical mobility ever could reach. Please, no need to make this into how to do something. Simply know that all that passes through the portal of naked mind has the power to purify. And everything does, in truth, pass through the portal of naked mind. Seeing this, breathing awareness into this field of naked mind ignites everything, breath by breath, ignites each breath, ignites inner fires of self-liberation. Yes, a breath infused by coherent humility. Yes, a breath that is naked infuses and purifies the air. So let's allow this infusion now of our collective field of light to infuse the air. As we are directly diving into our truest nature of naked mind. Let's set the breath free and let naked mind breathe through you. In and out, infusing and purifying the air. Perhaps you can even feel the quality of this rarefied air breathing you home and breathing all home. Purifying the very air that's circulating. And another shortcut that leads us directly to naked mind is this equation that nature has given us to contemplate as a shortcut straight to naked mind. So we can plug in any variables into this equation. There are unlimited variables, but the result of this equation is constant. This plus that divided by both multiplied by neither equals. And it works really well with polarities. Plugging polarities in to that equation, this plus the opposite of that, and then divided by both, multiplied by neither. It takes you straight to naked mind. Naked mind is an expanded state of being. It is your true nature. It is the frequency of nature. The pure, undistorted vibration of naked mind simply exists, all-pervadingly, as the truth of who you are. frequency of nature is who you are. And this frequency is all pervading. So reflecting now on these portals that have opened within you. Reflecting on perhaps which portal